I'm burning cinnamon because I'm feeling the energy of attraction and manifestation, okay? I'm feeling the energy of attraction and manifestation. Regularly, I would have some Pollo Santo or some sage for cleansing, honey, but I feel cleansed. I feel great, and I'm feeling the energy of attraction. So I have some lovely cinnamon here, okay? Truth and Light Soul Tribe family, welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I love you. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I think that you are going to like it here, okay? This video is titled Better to Have Loved and Lost, right? And the premise for that is grief healing. So I'm going to give some advice to my Soul Tribe family about how to heal your grief. How to heal if you're grieving, how to heal from that, right? So you guys know I like to use myself as an example because I feel like that is the best way for my message to resonate with my Soul Tribe family. Because of course, everybody's not ready. Everybody's not ready for healing. So this message might fly right over their head. But this is for my Soul Tribe family, right? And peep how when I make a video, I always open it with truth and light, Soul Tribe family. Because on this channel, I am going to speak the truth and shed some light about the healing process. And this is specifically for my Soul Tribe family. So let's get started. Better to have loved and lost, okay? And how does that correlate to the grief process? Now, these two things, I feel like these two things are very, very important in discussion. And to me personally, I can't really discuss one thing without discussing the other thing. It's better to have loved and lost. I have to talk about that and give my perspective about that so I can tell you how to heal from your grief, okay? So without further ado, it's better to have loved and lost. Now, this is one of those cliche sayings, and you guys know that I personally believe that the most cliche sayings are the most helpful in life. That's the best advice. Whether people say, follow your heart, or better to love than lost, that's the best advice that anybody could give. And that's why it's cliche, because it's been used over and over and over and over and over again. It's withstood the test of time, and it's true. We can trust it. We can trust this information. So we can trust that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. And what does this mean? Okay, if we taken L's, now I have had enough grief to last me the rest of this lifetime. Trust me. I've had, and so I've been able to heal. I have healed, y'all. I have healed my grief by doing a few simple things, right? First thing first, I shift my perspective from grief to healing. Let me say it again. I shifted my perspective from grieving to healing. Now, how did I do this? I changed my mindset. I redirected my awareness. Instead of focusing on the grieving process, I shift my perspective to gratitude, right? Better to have loved and lost than to have never have loved at all. So I'm grateful, even though, the main people, my main loved ones who no longer walk this earth before, who I was just not prepared to live without. I was not prepared to live without them, yet they no longer walk this earth. And that is something that I cannot change. I cannot change the circumstances of that situation, but I can control how I feel about the situation. Of course, it hurt. It hurt really bad, right? You take a L, you have to grieve it. Now, not even just like if you lose a loved one. I lost my apartment to a fire, and I was homeless for 3 months with my 2 children. I was homeless for 3 months. Took a major L, lost my apartment. I had to grieve. I grieved my apartment. I grieved my old life, my living situation. You know what I'm saying? That caused me grief. If you lose, it don't matter. If you lose $20, you probably have to you're going to grieve that $20 because you're going to be thinking like, I had plans for that $20, So there's a grieving process. Anytime you lose something or someone or take a L in general, there's a grieving process. But you can accelerate the healing process by doing a few simple things, right? Shifting your awareness from grief to something else. So this is called transmutation. So you're going to transmute the grief into a different emotion, right? By shifting your awareness from grief to something else. For me personally, it was gratitude. I shifted my grief, my awareness from grief to gratitude. Instead of saying, of course it hurt, I cried a little bit, I was hurt, my heart was broken, I was hurt. And I'm like, damn, this hurts. But I shifted it. And instead of focusing on the grieving, I shifted my awareness. Say, I don't want to feel like this no more, I want to heal. So I shifted my perspective to gratitude. Now I'm saying, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I had loved ones. I had loved ones who really was loyal to me and who really gave me a template of what loyalty is supposed to look like and sound like and feel like. They showed me 1000% this is loyalty. If anybody coming to you less than this, they are disloyal. And I know that now. And I'm grateful, even though I've lost those loved ones who showed me a real life example of what loyalty is. People who loved me unconditionally. I mean, loved me so much they wanted to keep me safe. They wanted to protect me. I mean, willing to take a life or end their own life to to protect me. That type of love, you know, those people, they don't walk the earth no more. I'm talking about people that really had my back, they don't walk the earth anymore. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have had that opportunity to even know them. Yes, I am. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And now I'm transmuting my grief now to gratitude. And in doing this, I'm raising my vibration because grief is a low vibrational emotion. Of course, it is our humanity to experience it. It is our humanity to experience grief. But remember that grief is grief, depression, sadness, anger. Those are the low vibrational emotions, and you can feel those emotions, but you don't want to stay there. Quickly, you want to transmute that energy as quickly as you can. Transmute that energy by shifting your awareness to a different emotion. I shifted mine to gratitude. Oh, and I literally out loud gave thanks to my God, to my creator. I said, God, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to have loved ones who loved me unconditionally, who was willing to protect me, willing to take a life or, give their own life to protect me because they loved me like that. They loved me unconditionally. People who taught me what loyalty looks like, who taught me why loyalty is important. So I'm always going to be loyal. I'm always going to be loyal because I had genuine, thorough individuals who was loyal to me. So I'm always going to be loyal. Yeah, I'm always going to be loyal. Yeah, I'm always going to love unconditionally because I received it. I received unconditional love. And even though these people, they don't walk the earth anymore, I still had the opportunity to experience it and to have it. And I still have it. It's still with me in here and it's still with me in here. And I still have the memories. Anytime I want to, I can time travel and go back to that moment. I can go back to that time, and embrace it. I can embrace it. And doing that is healing. And by healing, you are raising your vibration. You want to be high vibrational because this is how you change your situation. This is how you change it. This is how you go from living a complicated situation, having a complicated situation, or having a limited belief system where you feel like you don't have enough, or where you don't have enough, where you go from that to understanding that everything you need is already inside. And your outside situation is going to change. It starts within, right? It starts within, right? So we're going to transmute, transform, and heal, right? So in any situation, it's better to have loved and lost. It's better to have had and lost than to never have had that thing at all, than to never have had love at all. It's true. So if you want to heal, if you are experiencing grief right now, try this. Try to shift your awareness. Don't focus on the grief. It takes practice. You have to practice doing it, but you will see progress and see results sooner than later if you remain consistent, if you shift your perspective, if you change your mind, say, I don't want to feel like this anymore. This happened, that happened, it is what it is. I cannot control that. That is out of my control. What is within my control? My emotions, my perspective, and where I give my attention and my awareness to. So just to sum up this video, basically what I said was, you have to shift your awareness to a different emotion. Try gratitude. I think gratitude is the easiest one. Gratitude is the best one, right? Shift it to, gratitude, and just be grateful. Be grateful to have ever had been able to have the opportunity in the first place, family. And so, look at me. Look at me. I'm healed. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. And it feels amazing. I'm raising my vibration. I want you to join me, Soul Tribe family. So, if you like this type of content, please leave a comment down below. Tell me your experience. You can share your experience with grief with me. And subscribe to my channel, family, because I'm going to have more content coming forward about healing and the spiritual evolution that's taking place right now. Okay, family, because our ancestors left behind a legendary and glorious legacy. And the time is now. The time is now for us to inherit that glory. This is what God wants for us and our people, is to inherit the glory of our ancestors. But first thing first has to come healing. Healing is first. Healing is first. Let's heal, family. And so until next time, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and make sure you share it with somebody who's gone through some grieving and having some trouble getting past it, overcoming their grief. So until next time, family, truth and light, truth and light, truth and light, truth and light, peace and love. I love y'all unconditionally.